Speak. Speak. Good. Hey, Martin, how are you, brother? I hope you are well. Um, I am getting ready to do, you know exactly where I'm at. Of course you do. So I'm just kind of hammering through some different thematic ideas. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Pam. Good to see you. I am hammering through some different ideas. I've went through, this is a very intense military operation scene toward the end of the film. It's very intense, a lot of action going on. Uh, I think Taya and the team are just gonna just kick some serious butt here. So I'm trying to support that with some underscore. So, but what I'm doing right now is trying to figure out because I want to add some orchestrated pieces to it. Now, again, here is the tough part of this. The tough part is there's a lot of Foley, a lot of sound effects. There's a lot of different things going on in this section, and I'm trying to add drums and percussion, and I'm trying to add strings and the whole kitchen sink basically to hit the apex of this movie because we're in the apex closing part of the film. And I'm yawning and I need coffee, but I need to push on. So I'm gonna just what I'm gonna do right now is I'm working through some different uh, modal changes because I'm gonna pulse across the board in E minor, and that's I'm not gonna really shift it on the bass side, but on the chordal structure, I'd like to float around that basic E tonic with some different like heck, I don't know. Let's see. That kind of stuff. So I'm not sure how that's going to fit in. It may not fit in at all, and most likely I'll have some horn stabs in there. But I'm not sure. I don't want it to be. I'm not trying to go for cop drama, if that makes sense. Like I'm trying to go for more cinematic and not get in the way of everything that's going on. So this is really the hard part of everything that we do as composers is try to enhance a scene without causing confusion. So I'm gonna play the percussion bed. I've laid some guitars that I'm pretty happy with. I'll need to go back and mix. It's a little chaotic right now because it's raw. It's raw right now. So I will play for you what I have. Hey, Sarah. Gosh, a lot of people are joining. Hey, good to see everybody. So this is what I have so far. Yeah, so I should just record because I like that. So I'm going to record and see what happens. So here we go. Bad timing. I'm going to try that again. I need to come in a little later. Okay, so the end I held too long, so I'm going to go back and fix that. This is obviously this is a transition from a very intense section. I've got to bring it down, and I'm going to use the strings. I just held it like forever. I just fell in love with the sound, and I'm like, oh, this is so pretty. But then I lost the whole focus of the film. So we're going to fix that right now. Okay, that I felt real good about. And the director loves it, so we're in good shape. So, okay, so now I'm going to go back on that end, and I'm going to follow the chord changes with the cellos and basses, and and probably a viola line too. So I'm going to watch. I don't know if you can see. I don't think you can see, but I'm going to watch this and do the chord changes there. So I think my chord changes are, if I'm not mistaken, it's too low. And then like a D9, and then a resolve. Yeah, so the voicing will be. Okay, I'm going to try to time that, and here we go. Whoops, that's not where the 6 goes, so we're going to try that again. There, okay, there's that, so that's done. So I'm a big fan of horns as well. So I'm going to probably go back and enhance just those changes with French horns and trumpets. Um, but I'm going to play that section as well and see if I didn't miss anything in that whole pass of strings or more chordal accompaniment. So I'm going to take it back to where the strings actually come in and listen from there. I'm going to I'm turning my mic off because I'm listening to dialogue, which I am not allowed to show you. And the movie is like right here, somewhere in here. You know, see that block of my big head right there? It's probably right in there, but it's blocking the movie so you guys can't see. Okay, let's give that a listen. Okay, I'm very happy with that. So there are some effects that I need to add, downers, sweeps, different things like that, that are going to match the visuals. And when you hear the start and stop of the percussion or the guitars or whatever, and there's serious action going on there. Like Taya, man, she's just kicking butt. And there's this other dude, Martin. I don't know who this guy is, but this other guy that just wails. So I love a good fight scene. This is a good fight scene. So I'm working around those camera cuts, and so that's why it's not a consistent groove. I have to come in and out to leave room for that. So okay. So now my next take is I'm going to go through here and I'm going to add some downers. That kind of stuff. So I'm going to find the key places where they go on the actual track. So I'm going to play from the beginning, kind of watch. Because visually we're going to see some things that really give you a sinking feeling in your gut, and that's what's going to. So I'm going to enhance that a bit. I'm going to sink your gut and my gut. I'd like to sink more of my gut, to be honest with you, but I'm working on it. I'm 1 pound away from being 40 pounds down since December. 1 pound away. I was tempted to fast today, but I'm not going to do that because I like bacon and meat and eggs too much and cheese and onion and all that good stuff. So, okay, onward. So I think, yeah, a nice long one like that. So I'm going to give that a shot. Okay, let me find those places. Okay, there's the first one. Okay, so there was one, and I missed it. So I think on this one, yeah, very simple. Okay, here we go. Okay, good so far. I think there was one more place. I could be wrong. So I'm going to try to find that now. And then I'd like to, there's some great places for risers as tension builds and oh my gosh, moments are happening. So I'm going to try to find, but let me find the other place for the downer. Right there. Okay. This is a subtle one. Yeah, 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 like that. Okay, downers are done. Now, such a downer. Now we're going to do some risers, which are my favorite things. Okay, let me enable that. And I'm going to find some key risers for the sections that we are, you get it. So, okay, there's the first one. And that's the most intense one. And I would do that in the beginning here to let everybody know that it's about to go down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying. It's about to go down. All right, here we go. That sound does not work. It's like two space. Okay, I'm going to try that one. That's not it. Yep, that'll work. Okay, so that will work for me, but I need to extend it a little bit to the down. So let me give that a shot. So I need like what's called a suck back, and I'm going to find one of those real quick. And a suck back, it's hard to explain what it is, but once you hear it, you'll know, oh, that's a suck back. All right, hold on. Let me see here. I'm going to try. Uh, I'm going to try. Where are you? You're hiding. Um, you're under the U's. There you are. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let me look at some reverse hits. That's close. Hey Taya, good to see you. I'm scoring your kick butt section right now, and man, you are kicking some serious butt. That's what I'm looking for right there. So now I'm going to drop that into the score. So that way when the groove hits, it just feels better. It locks into that groove. So I'm going to bring that up And I'm going to look and see where the groove actually begins, which I think is right there. So I'm going to move this to where I can time it with the beginning, which is right there. And that should feel really good. It should give us a percussive feel for the fight that's getting ready to happen. So let me give that a listen real quick. Yeah, that's it. That's the feel. So, hey guys, if you're still on, Taya is online and she plays a major part in this film. And she's a beast. Not only can she act, but she's kicking butt. I don't know. Have you done martial arts? I'm a martial artist myself. I've done some Krav Maga and some Jeet Kune Do and different things like that. Yeah, and so I can tell you throwing some nice punches. I love parts of this that I can't say because I can't share what's on what I'm scoring to until the film is released. But yeah, you did great. I'm really blown away by what I'm watching here on screen. Okay, so that was one riser, and I think there was one other riser that I wanted to put in here in the fight, and it's right here. So let's see here. That is down here, and I'm going to find the riser to use. Okay, I like that sound, but I know it's going to fight against the pulse. Yeah, that'll work. All right, here we go. All right, that was right, but I started it too late. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it here a little earlier so we can experience it in full effect on this scene. Okay, so it doesn't rise enough for me, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to help it. So it automatically has a tone that rises, right? So at the end, I'd like it to go, to 11 instead of 10. So I'm going to use a pitch control at the end to get it to rise up more. So here we go. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. And so what I'm trying to do, remember, is there's a lot of Foley going on, a lot of hits, gunshots, punches, bodies falling, different things like that. So I have to stay out of the way. Uh, Muay Thai, nice. Oh my gosh. So you have incredible shins. I'm impressed with that. I didn't do that because I like my shins. The ones down here and the one right here, I like them. So you've done Muay Thai, boxing, MMA, and some weapons. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, you're an all-around beast, and I mean that in a very kind way. So I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed watching your performances. Okay, so I think we're good to that point. So I'm going to play on from there and see what else we need to add. And if there's nothing else, then I'm going to do a pass of horns, French horns and trumpets to kind of accentuate some of the intensity. Now, if it polishes the scene too much, I'm not going to do that. But it couldn't hurt to try it. What I mean by polish is this scene is very raw and intense, and you don't want it to be pretty on any level. You want to feel the grit that's going on. So that's really the goal. So I'm going to play on from here and give it a listen. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, it's so full that I think in the mix I'm going to have to pull some things back. So I'm going to try a horn pass. Now that I've got to pull things back, I'm going to add more, of course. Um, what I am going to do, and it doesn't need to be much, probably a French horn. Horns are always good. They add just grandness to everything. And so I'm going to awaken the French horns. Where are you guys? You guys are... You're hiding from me. All right. Where did you guys go? Okay. All right, I don't see you, so I'm just gonna make a new track. It's easier. So add instrument, contact. The outputs are going to be horns long, and these are horns. And that creates an instrument for me that I can go in here and I can pull the horns up. And I'm using, if there's any musicians on here, I'm using, again, for pretty much the whole project, I've been using the new Spitfire Symphony Orchestra, and it's just worked really, really well on this. Okay, so brass. And we need a bighorn section, so we're going to use the A6. Performance. That's loading, and I'm going to turn on the rears. For me, it's the speakers in the rear, which I use the outriggers, which are, additional mics. I'm going to send them to the rears, and I think that is good. Good. All right, so I just want to accentuate a few chord changes. Yeah, so let me find some key chord changes, and I just want to provide some lift. So let me find out where those are, and those are going to go along with, obviously, the string lines. So I'm going to bring that track down here so I can monitor the string lines and watch the lines. And so I'm basically going to go from the minor 6 to the 4, a classic lift. So, all right, I'm going to practice that, and here we go. Okay, so those were those subtle, just subtle horn lines, and I literally ended up putting in 2 lines. I mean, that's basically it, I think. Wasn't really keeping count. Hey, Mickey, good to see you. Cody. Who else is on here? All kinds of guys. Hey, everybody that joined, thank you so much. Thanks for joining, popping in, saying hi. This is what I do with my life, is I do this. So there's the horns. Okay, everything looks good. So I'm going to listen to that in section because I think the in section is the most important part. If we're going to have horns, they have to be in that section. So I'm going to listen and see if I need to add any more to the section or if that's those 6 trombones, excuse me, 6 French horns in unison will give the feel that we're looking for. So.
Follow me.
Oh, Michael's such a curmudgeon in that section. It makes me laugh every time I see that section. Just can't believe that he's so bothered. All right, that I like. So now I'm going to listen. I think I'm good up until that section. I do have about 30 seconds more that I'm not sure if I'm going to score or if I'm going to let it lie and let everything breathe for a minute. So I'm going to play. I'm going to mute my mic. I want to hear the dialogue and watch this scene real quick. It's going to be boring. I'm sorry, but this will give me a chance to know if I'm going to go ahead and continue to score and score that section. So. Okay, so it doesn't really need score, but what it does need is ambiance. And so I'm going to stick some ambiance in there coming out of there because the goal is not to let the intensity of the moment die down. We're still in we're in a bad spot here. Our heroes and villains. But that's all I'm going to say about that section. All right, so I'm going to look. I think I pulled up ambience before I started and I did. So now I've got to find just the right ambience. And so what I do is I have a bunch of different ambience loops that I control here with my mod wheel. And in my mod wheel, it allows the filter to open up to allow or more high end to pass through. So I can control the amount of scary. And I can also change the pitch. So if I wanted to get really scary. Oh, that one didn't work. Let's see this one. Hear the pitch change right there? That's on my pitch wheel. So I don't think so I'm going to find the right pocket for that. Yeah, I think that one will work as long as they don't open it up too much. So I'm going to record that after. I'm going to sneak that in at the end of this section. And here we go. Okay, good. So that is probably as far as I want to go on this cue because what we're going into now is we're going to come face to face with some pretty bad stuff. So, okay, I think that is good. So what I'm going to do, answer your question is, here we go. Let's see what the director says. So, what's your question about why this scene actor is kicking ass? Yeah, Orlando. I was going to ask about him. He's like the way he positions up. Yeah, he knows a few things. And Taya, yeah, of course, Taya is a beast. Oh, she was a choreographer. Okay, makes sense for the whole movie as well, doing her own stunts. She was a badass girl with a heart of gold. I'm proud to call her friend. Yeah, you definitely brought in some really good people in this, Martin. I'm just impressed with the caliber and the heart to tell this movie. So it's obvious and definitely comes across on the screen for sure. Okay, I'm going to listen from the top, and I think this one is good, and I'll do a few things offline before I send it off to Martin. But yeah, if you want, let's give it a listen together one more time. Here we go. Okay, well, I think it came out pretty good. Really loved how it came out. I love the addition of the French horn. I thought was perfect. Just added just enough orchestration, and I think this is ready to go. I mean, other than a mix, it's pretty ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to button this up and send it off. And I just want to say thank you again for joining me. I appreciate it so much. And there's more work to do, so I'll probably be streaming tomorrow as well as we get close to the end. We're very close to the end. I think I'm gonna guess maybe 10 more minutes of unscored piece, and then that's it. We're wrapped. So thanks again, and I will see you guys later online. I appreciate you so much. Have a good day.